Okay, teacher friends, I am so happy you made it here to this last video of this 4-part series introducing all of the things that led me to my teacher breakthrough moment. And I am just passionate to the core about this third one. Like, I wasn't passionate about the other two because I was really passionate. That's why they're equal. I cannot rank these 3 things: inquiry and critical thinking, and here we are, student-centered learning. There is just no way for me to tell you which is more important. And really, they're all interconnected. So let's jump into student-centered learning and why it has led to a teacher breakthrough moment for me. Student-centered learning is something that I feel like is really easy to say and a little bit harder to do in practice. Because let's be real, let's be very real. Teaching is taxing, it's exhausting, and the idea of student-centered, even inquiry and critical-based types of critical thinking-based thinking, blah, 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 all of these things are a lot of work for us. With student interest at heart. Student engagement, for me, is one of the most important things that I value as I reflect on my teaching. My admin would probably not love to hear that. I mean, maybe. I guess it depends on who we're talking about. But for the most part, admin's interested in data. They're interested in test scores. If you scour Teachers Pay Teachers, you're going to find a lot of test prep and a lot of essay prep, and you're going to find a lot of things that are tailored to improving test scores. And I call BS on a lot of that, and I don't know that everyone has the luxury to do that. So I'll do it for you. I call BS on that. For me, the measurement of progress for my students is the level of engagement in our everyday classroom experiences, the feelings and experience of community in my classroom, how my students report back to me, how they feel connected to one another. Student experiences in terms of vulnerability are incredibly important to me. I want my classroom to feel like it's a place that is safe for students to fail, a place where students are safe to say the wrong thing, backtrack, think about it again, and come back with more ideas. It's not a place where students are afraid to speak up. It's not a place where students are nervous to get the wrong answer. A student-centered classroom is really, first and foremost, that community, that social emotional learning. It takes a priority. And I have a lot of resources to share that I have used to help me do that. But they're not going to work, right? Any activity you use in isolation from what your true values are as a person, those things are not going to change. A worksheet's not going to change your classroom environment unless all of the other pieces are working together. And that is something that you are working on holistically and not with one assignment. So student-centered learning begins there. It's also about the content, right? Student-centered learning means I'm going to use inquiry. I'm going to center questions over books. I love books, but students love questions more. I love questions more because books help me answer them. And so when we get to student-centered learning, we are prioritizing what matters to kids in this moment. We're flexible and adaptable to their needs while still honing in on critical thinking and pushing students to believe in themselves, building self-esteem, building confidence, and pushing students to do things that are hard and helping them through those hard things. That is what we are here to do as teachers, and that is what I am here to help you do with my resources and your willingness to learn and create your own. I know you can. Please let me know below. Tell me, what is the most awesome student-centered experience that you've either been part of as a student or you've provided for your own students. I think we can learn a lot from each other in the comments below about your student-centered teaching experiences. Thanks so much for being here. Make sure that you've watched all 4 quick videos to get a sense of what mud-a-ding teaching is all about and the journey that we are on here. And I am so excited that you have decided to join us, and we will see you again in the next video.